Hello, we back again to go ahead and make the cards for the boxes. The last video we went ahead and made the box. So now I'm going to show you how to make the card and to make the envelope. Okay, we're going to cut 6 by 3 cards, 6 inches by 3. And what we're going to do, remember, everything is done with the school board. So we're going to cut a piece, 6 by 3, and now we're going to score it in half, which we're going to score at the 3 mark. So get your scoring board out, and then score this at 3. Okay, score this at 3. Okay, once you have done that, go ahead and fold it over, and just bend it in half. Turns out perfect. Okay. Now, what we need to do to get prepared to do our cards, we need to. I always do the bottoms, the same card as the box, and then I do a solid color on the top. Now, I forgot to tell you this in the when we did the box. Is I run all of my white lace in the embosser. And I use the ones just with the dots on them. It works well. You could use whatever you want, but this is what I use. I run it through the embosser to kind of give it some of that three-dimensional look. Okay? So first we're going to cut out cards, which are 3 by 6, and you're going to score it in half, which is a 3. Okay? Then the second thing to prepare are the papers that you're going to put. Now, each one of these are cut at 1.5 by 3 1/4. 1.5. I'm sorry, 1.5 by 2 3/4. Okay, 2 3/4 meaning the length. And what we're going to do is we're going to put these together. And what I usually do is I just kind of overlap the top on the pink. So let's do that. Let's just put a little bit of glue on there. Okay, and you're going to barely put it because you remember both pieces are 1.5. Okay, so now it's time to go on and put our ribbon because we want to do everything with this before we attach it to the card. So you're going to cut the same ribbon that you have on your box, and we're going to go ahead and put the ribbon right there. So let's go use the cheating method, which is the tape. Okay, and some of it, most all of mine I use glue, but this is just for the sake of time. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Let me just start right here. You want to make sure that the ribbon is connecting the two pieces together, okay? You want to make sure it's right in the center because this is what's going to, it's like gives it a clean edge, okay? Okay, let's, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and use the glue that I normally do because this is not working. Okay, here we go. I just barely tagged both ends up here. Okay. I just run a little piece across there, and then we're going to tack it. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to bend the ends, just like this. Okay? And that is your box. Okay. Remember, I always put the solid color at the top. If you choose to do it the other way, that's fine as well. We're going to go ahead and we're going to glue the square up. Okay? And here you go. Okay? There we go. There's your card. Okay, now it's time to put the initials on it, okay? Now, for these, I've cut these 1 1/4, and I went ahead and put the letter to fit. Sometimes the alphabet that you use may be a little bit different. I try to be different unless they custom order them. I just do them what I feel like it. So I went ahead and already got them pre-done. And on the letters on the card, I went ahead and I glued them. And I use this Scott's adhesive, which glues real fast, and I don't have to sit and worry if it's going to come off. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put this on, and I'm going to just put a pop dot right in the middle. Okay? And then I'm going to peel the pop dot, and I'm just going to center that on my card, just like this. Okay? So now it's time to make the envelope. Can you hand me a piece of paper? Just a regular piece of paper. Now, for my envelopes, I just use regular copy paper from the printer. Because you cannot mail these. They're not going to take a mail. These are good for Christmas, birthdays, little thank you cards, a little note to say thank you. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to score for the envelope a 3x3 piece. No, I'm sorry. We're going to cut a 5x5 piece. And if you do it on your scoreboard, it cuts it for you, okay? 5x5. Okay? And remember, with paper, we have to be a little bit more gentle because it goes through the paper and it cuts it. Okay, we're going to start off with a 5x5 piece of paper. Now, I want you to look underneath your scoreboard, and there's the envelope, okay? I want you to take it, and I want you to slide it all the way up to the top, okay? Now, I want you to take your envelope, your sheet, and I want you just to put it to the side, just like this, okay? Now, on all four sides, we're going to score 1 7/8, okay? You count 1, and then you count 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the one right before the 2, okay? So, go on and score that. 1 7/8 all the way around, okay? 1, 2. If you score it too hard, it's going to tear it. So be very gentle unless you use... Now, the envelopes, you could do all kinds of colors, okay? So here is your envelope, and it's scored, okay? But if you'll see where it connects, overlaps, we need to go on and cut those just on the square. Okay, just like this. Just cut all 4 of them out. Just like this. Huh? Oh, no, it doesn't do that. Okay, there we go. We cut all the 4 corners that crossed each other. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to bend all 4 sides. Okay, there you go. Now, what we want to do is, again, I like using the adhesive, so I'm just going to put a dot of adhesive, and I'm going to hold it in a second. It's going to be dry. Okay? And I'm going to do the same thing for the outside. And there is your envelope for your card. Okay? We'll take your card, and they will fit perfectly. Inside. So you have your card, you have your envelope, and now what I do is I take each one, so I know I have just enough. I take them and I fit them in the box, which they fit perfectly in the box, and the boxes match. What a nice gift, a simple gift, inexpensive gift to give to a family, friend, to a coworker. You can even do them, I mean, there's lots of things you can do with them. I've just experienced doing this. And again, everything is done with this Martha Stewart scoreboard. There is nothing but the letter and the dolly. But if you have punches, you can do that. I have punches too, but I just was doing a whole bunch, so it was easy to go on and do it on the Cricut. Don't forget to order yours if you need them. We'll see you next time. Thanks.